y'all notice there's an empty cookie plate here? Michael's plate is...
That wasn't
Robin.
my plate.
And this one too?
Yeah, we both...
So you swap, Robin. Give me my plate back.
Okay. We're back now with our Behind the Beauty Counter series. Americans will spend more than $60 billion on cosmetics this year, and for the first time in nearly 80 years, the industry could face increased scrutiny by the government. ABC's congressional correspondent, Mary Bruce, you went behind the scenes to find out. You took one for the team here, Mary.
We did. Good morning, Robin. Well, you might think the government regulates all the chemicals in those lotions, creams, and sprays that we all use, but it doesn't. But now a new bill would give the FDA more teeth, and it's gaining traction. So this morning, we're putting my makeup bag to the test to see how much of these chemicals our bodies may be soaking in. Every morning, Allie Ko uses over a dozen beauty products containing countless chemicals.
I don't really think about the products I use in my bathroom.
Almost none of them regulated. Only 11 chemicals have ever been regulated by the FDA for use in cosmetics. And believe it or not, no safety tests are required before beauty products hit store shelves. Now lawmakers and celebrities are hoping to change that with legislation that would require the FDA to evaluate the safety of at least 5 chemicals a year and give the FDA the power to recall dangerous products. It has the endorsement of nearly 24 beauty brands and stars like Gwyneth Paltrow, who says consumers deserve to know the products they use every day are safe. GMA wanted to see if our bodies are actually absorbing the chemicals that we're slathering on, so we put my medicine cabinet to the test. We looked at 2 common chemicals, parabens, a preservative, and phthalates, controversial chemicals often used to make fragrances last longer. The CDC says the health effects of low-level exposure to these chemicals are unknown. After getting a baseline measurement of the chemicals in my system, for 3 days I used only beauty products containing these chemicals. Then for 5 days, I cut them out completely, using only low-chemical products for my daily routine. 4 days, no chemicals. Now it's time for the last test. We took samples at each stage of the experiment.
Let's go.
And sent them to the California Department of Health for review. Then met up with University of California, Berkeley researcher Kim Harley for my results. So how did I do?
You went up to 386.
What? When I switched to using products with the chemicals, the level of parabens in my system went off the charts.
So you had a 10-fold increase.
And when I changed to the low chemical products,
your levels basically plummeted. You went down to 6.
To 6? Same story with the phthalates. A sharp increase when I used products with the chemicals. Look at that spike! The Personal Care Products Council tells ABC News families can feel confident they are protected. Manufacturers use the best science and latest available research to ensure safety before products hit store shelves. We check back with Allie to give her bathroom a chemical checkup.
One thing that I would tell you to look for first is fragrance. Look for products that have shorter ingredients lists and fewer chemicals that have names that you could actually pronounce. It would be a good start.
Now, if you are concerned about the chemicals that may be in your system from all of these products, the good news, as my own test shows, is just a few small changes can have a pretty big impact in a pretty short amount of time.
But do we know what effect those chemicals have on the body?
The big question here is simply the unknown. The government says they don't really know the full impact of all of these chemicals, and that's why you're seeing so many calls now for the government to get involved.
And you're seeing so many companies, there's a product that I've been using from Beauty Counter, that they have a list of chemicals that they will absolutely not use. So there are companies that are aware of this.
Yeah, a lot of companies are now trying to take out the guessing work, help consumers to figure out what's in these products. But still, the best method is to turn around that bottle, squint, look at that long ingredient list, and figure out what's in your product.
You're young. You don't have to squint. I'm the one that has to squint when ready. Yeah, am I right? Yes. Put out the glasses. Thank you, Mary. Looking good. And you can get more information on our website.